Hey guys, happy Tuesday. God, I don't even know my days anymore. Sherry Martin,
Christine Smith.
coming to you live here from Port St. Lucie, Florida. And I swear, this is why we don't practice. It just never works out that way. We're like, let's just get a push play and go. So hopefully you guys had a great long weekend. I didn't even get to see my bestie for 5 days. I've been working at the resort Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and yesterday. Like 12-hour shifts. It's been crazy. And so I feel a little disconnected. And this morning when we were chatting, it was like, you know what? This is something that we're going to chat with all of you guys about. And why do you think people lack motivation in a short period of time when it comes to starting a relationship, a business, or a hobby?
And I think there's a lot of factors that go into this, and everybody's reasons are going to be different. Whether they want to admit that that's the reason or not is a different story. But I think what happens to a lot of people is they get really excited about whatever the new thing is in theory. And then when it boils down to how much work and dedication goes into it, they're like, oh, no, I didn't sign up for this, but yeah, you did.
It's true. And it's like when we have people join our team, we're talking about any kind of business, any kind of relationship. It really does relate to us when it comes, hey, Rainey, when it comes to our industry of network marketing, because we're in the business of building relationships. And so a lot of people join our team in the beginning and they borrow our excitement and they borrow our belief. But at the end of the day, guys, it takes work. We don't just wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I'm going to manifest, or I'm going to, think positive thoughts and our whole life is going to be amazing. It takes a lot of work. And I think that's what people forget and they don't understand.
I totally agree with that. And like I said, in theory, it sounds like a good idea, but when they start doing it, or when they even talk themselves out of even getting started, it's like all the anxiety comes in, all of the lack of confidence, all of these things that, of course, the dogs always come out to play.
Love us.
They realize that they have to dig deep into themselves and actually put in the work, not just into whatever they're doing, but into themselves as well. And I think people just get scared. They scare themselves out of it.
Hey guys, thank you so much for jumping on. It's so nice to see you guys. Hey Lynn and Ann and Tony. And one thing that we talk about all the time, and we find ourselves doing this, because we're business partners and best friends. I'm like, damn girl, you're so good at that. Like, I'm not good at that, and I can't do those, like we're doing these click funnels, and there are certain things that you're not going to be good at, and it's okay. You don't have to be good at everything, but the one thing that we talk about all the time is you can't compare yourself to the other person. You can't compare yourself to your best friend in their relationship with their significant other. You can't compare yourself with, a business partner that may be in a different place than you are, because maybe they're really good at something that you're not, and that's okay. But you know what? I promise you this. If you want to get good at something and you want to be better than you are today, it's going to take work. It's going to take work. I mean, we work our little freaking butts off every day.
But the difference is in 3 to 5 years, we're going to be able to walk away if we want to be done. That's the difference. And that's why, we're starting to have the success that we're having, is because we know that there's the light at the end of the tunnel, and we remember our why every single day. Like, I know I don't want to be where I'm at right now for the rest of my life, and I will do whatever it takes to move forward because I know what's possible. And, seeing others have success inspires me, and I know that if they can do it, we can do it too. Why can't we?
Right. And guys, we are all human. And I had a crazy, working so many hours. And it was so funny. On Sunday, I had to be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. And Saturday, I was there from 10 a.m. until I didn't get out until 10:30. And then back up in the morning, for the long weekend. And you know, everyone's like, you're so happy and you're so positive. Well, on Sunday morning where I work, one of my servers, hey, Callie, one of my servers was like, hey, I just sat you a two-top and they want a coffee and a bagel, right? And I was like, why don't you just take the table? I'm all the way back. I'm getting coffee. It's like I'm running around. We don't even open for an hour. But of course, we're a resort, and wherever people want to sit, if they want to sit on your head, you're like, okay, I'll take care of you. And so I said to my coworker, I was like, why don't you just take the table and the tip? I mean, I'm running around. And she says to me, well, sorry, I won't help you anymore, Miss Positive Personality. I thought maybe you would be happy. And I had to take a step back, and I thought, oh my God, like, was I just being like a bitch to her? Like, I totally did not mean to be, but I think we all have that moment where we're in the middle of doing 5 things. So about 15 minutes went by, and I don't know about you, girl, but I feel guilty. Like, if I have a little road rage because I'm human, or if somebody upsets me, I like want to cut them with my knife or something. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So I went up to her and I was like, hey girl, I'm so sorry. I am human just like everyone else. And I'm trying to set up, and I didn't mean that I didn't want you to help me. So guys, the point of me telling you that is I am just like you guys. I have bad days. I have days I'm cranky, but we still have to get up and do our daily activities, right? Whether it's working on your relationship, working on your business, going to a job. I mean, we do it every day.
Everybody's a work in progress. Everything's a work in progress, not just us. Life.
We're pretty perfect. Just kidding.
I mean, like, I feel like life is one big project. I mean, what else would we have to look forward to if we weren't doing something with our life? How bored would you be? How miserable would you be?
And you gotta fail your way to the top.
Yeah,
you don't wake up to be successful.
No.
And we were talking about this morning. We wanted to chat with you guys about this because a lot of people don't understand about the power of positive thinking. And we talk about this a lot because in our industry of network marketing, that's where this whole personal development was introduced to me anyways. And I think for you too, right? And people are like, oh, they wake up and they're like, I'm going to be rich. 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 Or I'm going to find this great job, or I'm going to land this new business partner, or I'm going to, whatever it is that you're wishing for. But it's so much more than just a wish. You can't just wish and talk about something. You have to physically do something every day to get to where it is you want to be. So when we say every day, money comes, abundantly, or whatever it is that we're journaling for that day. I can't just sit at home and watch Netflix all day for my day to, right? So I have to like physically get up and do something, whether it's a Facebook Live or I'm going to work and I'm going to be the best server that I could possibly be, whatever it is, because you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to come across. I met these incredible people, Denise and Brian. I'm so excited. You're probably going to watch this later. I met them at the resort, and they're buying a home for $560,000. And guess what? I'm doing their mortgage, and they're on my product. So it's like you just don't know, and you never know what that person's looking for. Because if you don't open your mouth, if you're in our business and you're on our team and you're not talking about health and wealth with every person that has a heartbeat, you guys, you are missing the boat. And don't cry to us when 3 months from now, you're still in the same place that you were after you invested all kinds of money, maybe $50, maybe $1,200, whatever you came in at, and you're still in the same place.
Yeah, and we talked about how working on yourself is one of the easiest things that you can do, guys. People make so many excuses in why they can't do their business or they're too busy for this and that. But guys, you multitask. You listen to a video as you get ready. You make a Facebook post that takes 10 seconds. I mean, there's so many excuses and we're all so good at them. But once you get rid of your excuses, then Blue. The magic happens.
This is Blue. He's such a lover. Say hi, Blue.
He wants to be in the middle of it. Hi, baby.
So we wanted to jump on really quick because we're talking about that. And I do sometimes, I'm really hard on myself. Excuse me. When when people join my team and then they're not where they want to be, because I always ask what your goals are. And I take it personally because I'm like, dang, what did I do? What could I have done differently? How could I have, how could I have said it differently? Or was I too harsh? Because we're not a manager. We're not managing anyone. We're just, coaching, I guess, right? Mentoring, coaching.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
I mean, I hate that word because
I
people
know.
toss it around so much. Like everybody's like a coach or a life coach or a wellness coach, but I guess mentor, I don't know.
I don't know, whatever the word is. But you know what, y'all? You don't start a job. If you go to work at whatever job you're working at right now, do you within your first 30 days, are you pissed that you haven't been promoted to, I don't know, the vice president of your company? No. So why would you be pissed off if you go and start a business or a side gig?
That just made me pop something in my head. When people start a new job, they're on their best behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't people apply that to their business? Because they're trying to prove something in the beginning. If you would put that into your business,
yeah, and quit worrying about what everyone else thinks, because you joined for a reason. You started that job for a reason, and it can't always be about the money. I was talking to this guy at work. He's in management, and he was saying how, it's not always about the money. Like, he's been offered different jobs in management, before he took this job. And it was so much more money that they were offering him. And at the end of the day, he would have to relocate his family. Like, everybody is so money driven. They think, oh, it's the dollar, and that's not at all what it is, because the money will come when you're doing something that you love to do. But you're not going to know what it is that you love to do unless you freaking start trying different things. You can't just wake up every day and do the same thing over and over again unless you are so happy. Then, of course, that's what you're supposed to be doing. But there are so many people that are not happy, and they can't even get out of their own way to figure it out. So we cannot want this more than you want it. We can't,
we're not anyone's babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. What it boils down to is you being responsible for where your life is now, where it's going for yourself and your business. Once you stop making the excuses and take full responsibility for what your life is, that's when things change.
And it does change. So I want to share with you really quick, because I'm so freaking excited. So Christine posted about a 5-day money challenge, right? So if you guys are watching this live or on replay and you did that money challenge with us, I want you to drop a $sign in the comments. And I want you to comment what has happened to you. I'm going to share with you guys. So I was manifesting and predicting and journaling like this 5-day money challenge. It was really just to bring awareness to you on how easy and relaxed money can come to you with just a thought. And it's crazy. So anyways, so here's what happened to me in the last 5 days. So you guys know I won a trip. We won a trip with our company. So we're going to Mexico in like less than 2 weeks. We leave on like the 18th. That's crazy. And so we're going on vacation. All expense paid. I'm so excited. So we've been manifesting. I knew I was going to be out of work a week, and the thought of not being there, even though we'll be there for the team, but we're not really going to be there like we are now because we're on vacation, and it's finally a time to like unplug a little bit. We're still going to work on our business. We're just not going to work on our business all day like we do now. So here we're doing this 5-day money challenge, and let me just tell you what's come. So I've gotten 5 new customers, okay, that are trying my product.
I've gotten like 4 or 5 too.
Okay. I have a mortgage client that I met that I'm doing a $60,000 purchase price, right? That we just got over everything in. There were a couple other things. I can't even think off the top of my head. But guys, this stuff is really happening. Like, you can manifest money, but if I didn't open my mouth to talk to these customers of mine at the resort, I would have never known if I didn't go that extra mile and say, oh, well, what brings you to Florida? Oh, really? You're house hunting? Or whatever the case may be, guys, I started asking questions Because in our business, if you're not asking questions, your business isn't growing. And if you don't like to talk to people, then you're in the wrong business. And if you don't love what it is that you're sharing or selling or whatever, then you're doing something wrong and you need to go find something different. But I've manifested at the end of the day, when this is all said and done, over $10,000 between the mortgage and all of my, my new customers and distributors, just by focusing on it.
It's funny that that's the number that you hit, because when I did this challenge last year, my first month I made $10,000, and that's where it all started with me. And I actually took the 4-month coaching program, and this is where my life started changing. So I was like, oh my God, when she said it was going on again, and I'm like, I need to tell everybody about this because it's free. And it all starts with just changing your thoughts. And I experienced how powerful it was. So why wouldn't I tell you? Boom, that's network marketing right there. I didn't get paid for it, but I experienced something life-changing, and I shared it with people that needed it.
You never know when someone's looking for something that you have. And I don't know if it's selfishness. I don't know the right word, Christine, that I would say, because I want to make sure I'm, but shame on you. If you have a product that can change somebody's life, whether it's health or wealth, and you don't even have to be on our team, I'm just talking about in general, and you're not sharing it, shame on you. Shame on you.
Then they don't believe in it enough.
Maybe.
Or they're too selfish because they're too scared to get out of their own way to help other people.
Whatever it is, it's not serving you at all whatsoever. And we have days like that too, but that's why it's so important to have an accountability partner. In our industry, and we talked about that, I think, on our Facebook Live. Oh, we did that in our team group. We do so many different videos for YouTube and ClickFunnels and our business page. And I think we did that Global Wellness Warriors. But you guys got to be accountable. So we wanted to come on here today just to let you know that, we're human like you guys are. And we totally get that your momentum and it slows down. And let me tell you a secret to that. It takes time for your momentum to get going. Sometimes it takes years in a traditional business, but you literally can get momentum going in your personal life in days. You can get momentum going in your relationship with your significant other in hours. Literally hours, you can change everything. And you can change your life on what it is you're doing by creating momentum. Whatever that is, it's almost like, I'll give you an example. Cleaning your house, ladies. All you ladies out there that cannot stand to clean your house, I'm one of them. Even though I like a clean house, I'd much rather pay someone to clean my house. So let me share this with you. You can relate to this. So here it is, Saturday morning, whatever it is that you have to get up to do your chores, right? It's like you just need to get started, right? So I get started, and my routine is I put everything away that needs to be put away so that everything's organized before I clean or I get all crazy. Once I start, and when I mean start, I don't mean just like grab something and stick it over here on the shelf. I mean get started, like about 30 minutes in, it's like that momentum kicks in. And I'm not worried about all this other crap that I need to be doing. I'm so focused on cleaning my house and doing my bathrooms and scrubbing my floors and doing the laundry. And do you know what I'm saying? And then that's the momentum that picks up. And next thing I know, it's 4 hours later, and I feel incredible that I have this amazing house that's clean. And sorry, my laundry's buzzing. It's the same thing with whatever it is that you're trying, a goal that you set. You just got to do it long enough to get the momentum so that your vortex, which I know a lot of you don't understand that, but it will open up and start attracting people just like you, just like that energy. And that's why I was able to clean my whole house and clean out. And next thing you know, I'm like, oh, let me clean my closet out. Who the hell wants to clean their closet out right after you just cleaned your whole house? But that's what I'm talking about. And that's why in sales, they always say, when you land a deal in mortgages, we used to do call night. And they're like, okay, you just got a new deal, call someone else, right? You just got a new listing, call someone else, because you've created momentum. So don't stop right before you hit the jackpot. Don't stop, guys. Keep going. It's the momentum that's going to take you where it is you want to be.
And, you know, we talked about this earlier, like we were in the beginning phase, you know, a few months, well, like I don't know, February is when I just made the decision. But, you know, we talk about how in the beginning, nobody would listen to us either. No one gave two craps about us or what we were doing. But now people are reaching out to us like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm ready to do the business in 3 weeks when I get back. Like that's how powerful momentum and manifesting and being consistent is.
So we want to help you guys. If you are watching this Facebook Live, hey Lene, how are you, girl? If you're watching this Facebook Live and you're thinking to yourself, damn, I am in the same place I was last year. Hello, we're talking to you. Hello, guys, if you are in the same place that you were last year, let's do something different. We're not telling you to join our team. We're not telling you to get on our products that work 100% of the time, 100% of the people. That's fine. But we are telling you to do something different. Reach out to someone that is further along than you are. Reach out to someone that has achieved something that you are desiring to achieve.
Yes.
What was your Facebook Live about this morning? You are the top 5 people you hang out with.
Choose wisely.
She chose me. I chose her. Wonder why. We're going places in life. So guys, think about where you were a year ago. If you're not where you want to be, it is okay to raise your hand. I feel like I'm off camera. Raise your hand and be like, hey, pick me. You know, we're looking for people that want something different. That is who we're looking for because we have momentum going and it's real easy to kind of jump in and start running with people that are already running than have to start from scratch by yourself. That's no fun. So you are the one we're looking for. You, Mr., Mrs., whoever you are out there. We want to mentor you. We want to kind of like love on you and show you what's possible. So we hope you found value in this. Do you have any last words?
No. If you're not happy, you should check out what we're doing.
You should check us out.
Even if the business isn't for you, so what? You made a new friend. You made a new circle of people that will support you, that will, you know, inspire you and vice versa. Well, what's so bad about that? Just because you don't join our business does not mean you have to go join the Friend Witness Protection Program and run and hide. It's not like that. Just know that we do what we do and we're never going to give up because we feel that you are worth it. And I'm glad she didn't give up on me. It took me a year of being on the product before I even decided, you know what? I'm kind of tired of working my butt off and investing thousands and thousands of dollars into a brick and mortar business. I'm ready. And what happened? 4 months later, I ranked up 4 ranks.
And I loved on her from afar for a hot minute. I'm like, okay, you keep doing those 18 things that you're doing. And I think what happened with us was I just sat her down one day and I said, and I think you did it with Audrey, this is another reason why I love the industry we're in, because you learn something and I swear to God, a week later or a month later, it's happening where you're teaching someone else what somebody just taught you. And so with Christine and I remember saying to her, you know what? Whatever you decide to do, if you decide to focus on this network marketing career, which wasn't our main business at the time, I'm going to support you. I don't care. I just want you to be happy. But I want you to take a minute and think about what is the one thing that makes you happy. What's the one thing that you wake up every day and you're like, you know what? This can change everyone's life. And clearly she figured it out. But sometimes you have to get real with people and just say, hey, Heather, and just, you know, ask those tough questions. I've asked her so many tough questions in the beginning, just trying to figure out what it is Christine was looking for because I didn't know and she didn't know. And that's what we're really good at. We're good at helping you guys figure out what you were put on this earth to do. What is your passion? Why are you so special? What can you bring to the table? Because everyone has something special. Every freaking person out there, all of you guys watching, have something so special that you could bring to our
That
team.
someone else doesn't have. We all have something different.
Yes, and that's why we love everyone. Everyone matters to us. It doesn't matter where you come from. You can join our team for $50. It's not even about the money. We want you to get in where you fit in. We just want you guys to get in somewhere because shit's getting real. Like this is this is so crazy.
I know. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. You guys have no idea.
No idea. And
No idea.
And you know, I see these people at the resort and they're like, do you ever go home? And they're like, you're so happy. Guys, I am so blessed to have this person here for my best friend, to have the business that I have, to be able to work at this, you know, resort that is kick ass. I have met so many incredible people. I have so many amazing people around me every day in my business, my kids, my family, my dog. I mean, everything. The fact that I have this amazing laptop to do this Facebook Live. I mean, guys, start saying whatever it is you're grateful for, and you will be amazed how many doors will open up for you. Start being grateful for the little things in life, and next thing you know,
Air conditioner. Oh my God. Me and her had air conditioner struggles both for the past week at the same time. How does that even happen? Thank God for air conditioner. That's all I can say.
Right? And I want to share one more story because it was so funny. My niece, Taylor, I was in the bathroom getting ready and she's been really sick, right? And she works at the resort with me. I want to give you an example of someone that has the attitude of what it takes to be successful in life. Like you can't let little things bog you down. So I'm going to give you a little story. This was so funny. So, you know, we work at the resort and people could cut their arm or cut their finger. I mean, I don't know, have period cramps and their whole day's ruined. They need to go home. They're just like moping around. They're in a bad mood, right? So here my niece Taylor, we're so much alike. She's like hustling out there on the beach, right? It's freaking 100 degrees out. We're slammed, balls to the wall, and I see her coming in from the beach. I'm working the pool area, and here comes Taylor, and I could see the look on her face, right? So she goes in the back to the first aid kit, and one of our managers is like, yo, girl, you okay? And I swear to God, this was Taylor. She's sitting on like the thing, and she's got her foot up, and she's bleeding all underneath her feet, right, from her blisters. She's like, girl, everything is great. I got blisters on my foot. I'm slapping the Band-Aids on, and I'm going out to take me some orders. Her attitude and her energy, even though, literally, guys, I don't even know how she was walking because we just got a new pair of shoes for work, and you know how that is. You're breaking them in. The attitude and just everything about Taylor, I have to say, birds of a feather flock together. It's so true, right? Because we live together and it's like our energy feeds off of each other. And the manager says to her, I think she said, you're pretty amazing. And that is so incredible because some people, if that was happening, when I cut my arm at work, you guys see this scar right here? I fell and all my food went flying in the air on my butt, right? It was so embarrassing. And I sliced my arm and I thought I was gonna need to get stitches. And I had to go get a tetanus shot. It was a pain in my ass to go down to the VA to get this tetanus shot. But you know what? I was like, it's all good. Bandage my shit up. I got orders to take. I got money to make. I got people that came here for a good time. They don't care that you're bleeding. They don't care that you have cramps. They don't care. It's our job and our mission to make everybody smile and to bring happiness to them. And so it was just funny because so many people would handle that differently, right?
Yeah.
And she was like a trooper, man. So when you watch this, Tara, I'm giving you a shout out, boo. But yeah, so what kind of person are you? What kind of attitude do you have when things get real? What kind of attitude do you have when you're asked to do something that you don't want to do? How do you react? Do you react with a smile and genuinely do it? I do. She does. Do you?
Someone made fun of me yesterday and I just laughed it off. Like flat out made fun of me. So
With the hair?
and that's how I handle it. Because you know what? What you give attention to, you're gonna attract more of it. So
Yeah.
I laugh it off and move on.
That's right. So guys, we hope you found value in this. Sometimes we talk and we're like, God, we need to be sharing this with you guys. Because sometimes I think we're pretty clever with our thoughts. But all right, guys, thank you so much. Tomorrow we'll be with our team here. I know some of you guys are coming over. Some of you are not feeling well, so we'll be thinking about you. I can't believe I have not gotten sick in so long.
I haven't been sick in 15 years, so
It's
I'm not worried
amazing.
about it. I never
Loving
get
it.
sick.
So anyways, guys, happy Tuesday. Have a fantastic day, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Maybe not. Yeah.